Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first ever season changing ceremony. This is the first time we have done an event like this for SSRL in season 4. A lot of new changes about to come in. We'll be talking about SRL Junior. First of all, the unveiling of that will occur in about 5-10 minutes. Then we will go through the Season 3 award ceremony, which everyone could have voted for about a month or two ago when the form was released. And then we will release all of the liveries for the SRL1 teams. Just a quick mention before we begin that our thoughts and prayers are with the people of Thailand and Myanmar and the surrounding region for the earthquake that occurred yesterday. Our hearts are with them. But now the focus is on SRL Junior, and I am joined by the commissioner of SRL Junior, Scruffy Doggo 4. So, hello there.
Hello, hello.
So, just talk us through how the SRL Junior division will work. Uh, Obviously, maybe the calendar and the schedule for the SRL Junior weekends as well, just so everyone watching the stream knows what is going to happen with it.
Well, we wanted the SRL Junior Division to have just as much exposure as SRL1, so it was pretty well decided from the get go that we wanted them to be run on the same day, just like how events are run in real life, so that we could have them side by side, and we could have SRL1 drivers seeing SRL Junior drivers race, and you know potentially even the teams picking them up as reserve drivers or potential drivers for the next season. So this season they will be starting off each of the combined rounds with an SRL Junior practice. Then we'll go to an SRL1 practice. We will go to the SRL Junior qualifying, SRL1 qualifying, then the race one for the SRL Junior cars. Then it'll be the shootout for the main game, and then the SRL Junior cars will have their second race, and then it'll be the main race for the main game.
Alright, so just talk us through now the car, which will be unveiled in roughly 5 minutes. But just talk us through your motivations for it and how it all came to be before we eventually reveal it to everyone. Of course, there's no A chassis on it, so it'll just have to be dragged by B tools. None of you needed to know that, but I'm just mentioning it anyway. But yeah, talk us through why it's called the Carrera Cup, and talk us through all the stages of how the car came to be.
Well, um, we held a poll recently because we wanted to have something different as a supporting category for SRL1, and we knew that we knew from the get go that the K trucks were going to be a number one contender. But when they were voted to the top, I knew pretty much straight away that they had to be something something special, and so being that the Carrera Cup is one of my personal favorite um, single make series out there. I thought, what better way to convert this Carrera Cup, sorry, this K truck, then into a Carrera Cup version of itself. So there's been a lot of that inspiration from that category that's gone into the K truck. Obviously, additionally, they've been run with Yamaha. Not is it Yamaha? I don't know. Hayabusa engines. So, and you'll see soon that they are in full show.
Yes, they are. Now, you've mentioned before, when you did that announcement, roughly yesterday actually, how the cars will run on the smaller versions of certain tracks. Could you just go through the calendar and just tell us what the calendar actually is for this season?
Well, we haven't been able to completely revise the calendar, but we will be seeing obviously the cars at main tracks, obviously debuting with the SRL1 cars at Red Star. We'll be seeing them at Surfers Paradise. Korea is another one, the big one that we'll be seeing that, and Anderstor. So main tracks which will be challenging the young drivers so they can prove themselves for the main game.
Okay, I think it is now time to reveal the Carrera Cup truck car for 2025. For obviously the SRL Juniors' first ever season. It used to have a junior category in season 3 before we had the revival, but now we will see it be tooled onto this main stage. Yeah, I would say drum roll, please, but obviously can't do that. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Carrera Cup truck car with the Hayabusa engine, sponsored by Objective. They are running this season, obviously, because the person who owns Objective is the commissioner. And just talk us through like every part of the car, like the inspiration for the suspension, the engine on the back, the seat. It's also very small in contrast to the
Yes.
SRL1 car, but yeah, just talk us through everything.
Well, as you can see, starting from the front, very heavily Porsche inspired. It was definitely a challenge to convert the classic 911 look onto the truck front body, but I think we've done it in a way which is very true to both the Carrera Cup car and the K truck. Um, Going along, um, decided pretty early on that we are going to have it on a space ring chassis. Having it on the original chassis, it wasn't going to have the look that I really wanted it to, which is being this low to the ground. Um, and it also means that just it'll be a much more formidable race car. And coming around to the rear, we have the all famous rear-mounted high booster engine, which through a transfer case powers the rear wheels. Um, so yeah, and a downpipe coming down. So these things would be very loud and yeah, very fun to watch. A high center of gravity and a very forward one, so that it'll be very light on the rear end.
Obviously, the engine will not be as neon as that. It's helped by
Yes,
the lighting.
no, I don't think we planned on the lighting being this neon, but there'll be some proper pictures released after the season changing ceremony, so everyone can have a better look at the track. But yeah,
Alright, awesome. That wraps up our SRL Junior unveiling. We are going to take a quick break while we go through and begin our SRL1 Season 3 awards ceremony. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. See you there. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the season changing ceremony. Now, when I went through the start, at the start of this presentation, went through the itinerary. The first one, obviously, was the uh, Carrera Cup cars for SRL Junior, but now we have got the season 3 revival awards ceremony, which was a Google form that was sent out roughly uh 1 to 2 months ago, I'm gonna say. Uh yeah, it was sent out and all of the people in the server could vote on it. I'm not sure many people saw it though, because there was very little responses to it. But we're gonna show you the results anyway. So on the most basic of basic Google Forms, we will now show you the Season 1, Season 3 Revival Awards Ceremony. First of all, we've got the tracks, and our first thing was the best track based on overall design. Wait, let me hide these two. Our best track based on overall design was given to the Metro Manila Street Circuit with 43% of the vote. Korea got 28% of the vote, and then the two Red Star and Zygmunt both got 1 vote each. The best track for driving experience was given to Anderstorp Raceway, which got the majority vote at 43%. Lisbon got 2 votes, and then the odds were split for Edmonton and Zygmunt. Now, our big one, our race of the year, was given to the United States Grand Prix. 6 different races were nominated, but the only one with more than one response was the United States Grand Prix. Of course, that was the big race. Gizmo Master 82 going from pit lane to first. Captain Cody crashing out. Eisen causing a safety car. It was just a crazy race overall. Now, our best track designer was given to Macrobit1, who got 3 votes and won the best track designer of 2024. Cheers to all the fans who voted for me, as I get second place, and then Gizmo Master 82 with a vote, and Addicted New 2 with 1 vote. Sorry to Scruffy Dog and the Oversized Deli both not getting votes. Now we go on to Team Success. The People's Team of the Year was given to BMW Martini Motorsports, originally known as Yueling Marlboro GP. Of course, they were the team that won the Constructors' Championship in the end, and they were given first place honors for the People's Team of the Year. Second was given to Motive Motorsport, and third, I am assuming that's Eisen voting for his own team, giving it to Zen Cronulla Racing Team. There were 2 votes for the best home race result, and it was given to Zen Cronulla, with Captain Cody finishing P1 in Australia. The only other home race was Beyond 7 Bomber Guy in the USA, where he got P6, and that's a very simple vote. The Wooden Spoon recipient is Scuderia Rosa for last season. They finished last in the Constructors' Championship. They had 1 podium, and that was pretty much it. Both of their drivers were nowhere near contention, even for points sometimes. They would always leave halfway during the race. Their team owner actually left before the final race of the season, so they were not coming back for season 4. And it's Scuderia Rosa who wins the Wooden Spoon. And the odds are split for the Result Recognition Award. BMW Martini Motorsports attended 11 out of 13 races, while Motive Motorsport attended 13 out of 13. I'm not sure how that's even. And then Zen Cronulla is there again for some reason, even though he didn't even attend the last 2 races. But now we head to drivers. And the People's Driver of the Year goes to Captain Cody with 43% of the vote, 9 wins, 9 poles, 9 podiums. One of the most dominant seasons you'll probably ever see in an open wheel pro racing season. 7 straight wins in the middle of the season. Won it with 2 rounds to go. And Eisen picking up second for the vote with 41 points. Beyond 7 Bomber Guy and Logan Ultramotive also getting a vote each. Beyond 7 Bomber Guy with 1 win, 2 poles, and 7 podiums, while Logan Ultramotive have 1 win, 1 pole, and 5 podiums, and Eisen had 41 points. Now we go to the driver who most surpassed expectations is Eisen is goated 3, the team owner for Zen Saline Racing Team. Surpassed everyone's expectations by actually finishing in the points majority of the time. Zaki Booth 348, he had a very, very solid season. 4 out of 5 races he completed in, they were podiums, finishing second place 4 times over the season. And then Dean Rain getting a singular vote, so he is obviously third place. Don't know why Logan didn't get any votes. He finished second in the championship, but Dean Rain with what was a pretty standout season for him. Finished on the podium in Australia. Of course, in Q1 in Australia, he did get the fastest lap of the event in Q1. But now we head to the wooden spoon recipient for the driver. 42% giving to Sierra Charlie, who only accumulated 2 points over the season. But the majority winner is any other Scuderia Rosa driver that wins the wooden spoon. Sierra Charlie obviously will get the wooden spoon because they finished last in the standings. But any other Scuderia Rosa driver, especially those 2 McKinnell people, I don't know, they were always at the races and then didn't finish for some reason. But yeah, sure. And the best home race result was given to, obviously, Captain Code in Australia. Odds were even, though, between Palace Man finishing P6, very solid result from him as well, and Beyond 7 Bomber Guy in the United States, also finishing P6. And just an attendance recognition award for Logan Ultramotive completing 13 out of 13 races in a season. A very standout performance there. Well done to the boy Logan Ultramotive. That is a very good achievement. I probably couldn't even do that. But now we head to the fan section. This is where the vote really begins to become fun. Clown move of the year, the most embarrassing mistake. The odds are even between Lord Plains flipping over the wall at Adelaide, Eisen is goated, parking it on the edge of turn 10 at Indianapolis, and Captain Cody putting it on the grass at Indianapolis. Cody flipping at Magny Core is also there with 1 vote, but the odds are split. Now for People's Moment of the Year, the lap of all laps does get the victor in this vote. 1 vote given for Gizmo Master 82's pit lane to first, and then the 7 straight victories from Captain Cody picking up 2 votes and getting second place for this vote. The best race start of the season was given to the Japanese Grand Prix. It was a very chaotic start. Both French Grand Prix restarts were there as well. The Korean Grand Prix also garnered 2 votes itself. So overall, we had some very fun racing going on at the start of these races. Just trying to find the Japanese Grand Prix so we can pull it up and show everyone why it is known for being, well, now is known for being the best race start of Season 3. Just found it now. Here we go. Of racing. And here we go. Just do this, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the race start in Japan. Good. Here we go. 5 red lights here at Sportsland Sugo for the Japanese Grand Prix. They were held on for a long time. Captain Cody gets the result that he wanted, Gets off into the lead. Logan Ultramotive charges down the inside and takes the lead.
Ooh.
There's Azuka off at turn 1. He slid off the track. Logan Ultramotive's in the lead. Someone's flipped in the background. Now Captain Cody takes back the lead. Zaki Boo's in contention there with Eisen and I'm Durant, I believe. Good start from Captain Cody. Logan Ultramotive, he got the start, but didn't get the finish. And he's now back. Whoa, did he go off somewhere? Because there is a large group of people. Here it is. 2 Zen cars, the Motive Motorsport, and the X7 car. Captain Cody's flipped the car! This is pandemonium. So now there's Logan Ultramotive. The 2 Zen Cronulla cars go off. And now the X7 of Zaki Boo is in second place. But it's Logan Ultramotive who leads then from Zaki Boo. And then it's I'm Duran and then Eisen in 4th. Not sure about everyone in the live stream, but I think that was a very honest vote for that for this vote. Now we head to the Blue Flags Award for the person who accumulated the most laps down over the season. It goes to Palace Man 10. Remember in the Helsinki 75, he actually finished 13 laps down, which I'm pretty sure is a new record. If it's not, then it'll be in the records somewhere. Now we head to the best livery of the season was given to BMW Martini Motorsport at 57.1% of the vote. 28.6 given to Azuka Autosports. That's who I would have voted for if I could vote. But I can't because I'm the owner. That's biased. And Zen Cronulla getting 1 vote. I assume that that's Eisen as well for this vote. And thank you, everyone who was involved in the Season 3 revival. But now we head on to 2025 and the SRL 1 unveiling of all the cars. But we will be back in another 5 minutes, as I'm trying to find my controller wire so that the shots look nicer. We'll see you guys in a bit. Hello and welcome back to the SCC season changing ceremony, and it is now time for what I assume most of you are waiting for. It is the SRL 1 unveiling of the cars. I told the team owners that it will be in random order, so no one knows who is going to go first, apart from obviously me and Scruffy Dog here with me today, who will be driving the cars out. As here we go for the first car to be unveiled. Zen Saline.
Big up the youth them worldwide. Put on the knife, put on the gun. Jeez. I praise the Almighty One. Yo, practice what we're preaching. That is what we teach them. Make the youth them know. Let them find a reason. Bless them every season. Let the youth them grow. Yo, read them like a Bible. Fighting for survival. Friends become rivals everywhere you go. You got to break the cycle. People can't be spiteful. Why they wanna fight you? They don't even know. Give thanks, give praise. Cause what you give out, you're gonna get back. Spread love and spread peace. Cause that's the best way to make an impact. So what's the point in losing your soul? Life is worth more than silver and gold. So rise up and stand tall. Even when your back is against the wall. So keep up the focus, keep up the faith. Good things come out to those who wait. What you think is what you create. Say to the family, it's never too late. Don't try to carry too much on the shoulder. Like nowadays it's getting colder. Nowadays you gotta be a soldier.
Here we go now for the Zen Saline racing car being brought out onto the stage. Oh my god, you brought it. Sorry about that temporary fallout, guys, but here is now the Zen Saline racing car. They had a similar paint scheme last season. Obviously, it's very neon, so you can very rarely see the color on it. Maybe we could bring it back to the main stage just to see it instead of it being on the neon there. So just reverse it backwards. Maybe we'll be able to see a better color on it there. Just to, yeah, there works. Be able to see the color, obviously inspired by the Cronulla Sharks, which is in fact Eisen's favorite team, with the white rims. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to make of it. Obviously, I said it is similar to last year. It is using the Saline engine. This isn't the Saline engine sound. We don't have it loaded up yet, but it will be using the Zen Saline engine sound when it comes to the races. The driver lineup is Eisen is goated 3 with the number 3 entrant. In fact, it is actually this car right here. See the number 3 on the front. And also they have Limo 1, the number 34 car, who will be making his debut in SSRL. But now we will go to the next entrant, which will be Palmerine & Co. Esports.
We've been dancing around, can never put our fingers close. close. But I went on a journey. I swear I saw you in another light. It was different. And the chords I hold through to the angels to keep safe. But the war broke out. And I don't know if I can win it again. If you want me, why don't you say? If you need this, why don't you say? If you want me, why don't you say?
Now time for the unveiling for the Palmerine & Co. Esports entrant by Tailored Frequency, also known as Ringo Starr as a username. Their debut season in SSRL 1. Let's have a look at their car. It is the white and orange. It's pretty sure it's based off of a NASCAR Hooters car. It looks very nice. It's got the orange rims, and it is littered with lots of sponsors. Of course, as this is their first season in SSRL 1, they are making their debut this season. They only have one registered driver so far. They have one more spot open, and it is the number 81 of David Haya MS. I'm not sure if he's here in the live stream. If he is, then say hi in the chat. But yeah, he is the Palmerine & Co. Esports entrant for this season. I would say one of the better looking liveries, just overall very striking, and it's really adding to the professionalism that we are seeing on display. Now time for the next car. It is the Folklore Racing Team French entrant.
Let me see your base face. Blast off, let me see your base face. Mask on when I'm out in the real world. Blast off in the club, no chill, girl. Blast off, let me see your base face. Blast off, let me see your base face. Mask on when I'm out in the real world. Blast off in the club, no chill, girl. Blast off, let me see your base face. Blast off, let me see your base face. 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 Mask on when I'm out in the real world. Blast off in the club, no chill, girl. Blast off. Let me
Here is now the French entrant, the Folklore Racing Team entrant, owned by Angle. Here it is now, white, blue, and black. We can't really see it, so if you move back, we'll be able to see it a bit better. Here is the French team's striking livery. Move to the side now to see. And it is very, very nice. The detailing on the sides really make an impact, including the use of the angle, could say, of the car. Very big yap session going on. But yes, this car does look very nice. It is their first season in SSRL 1, of course, so they will be making their debut in South Africa along with Palmerine Esports. They have got one entrant, and it is another JP who will be also making their debut. But they were the reserve of Arzago Autosports last season. They are the number 30 from the Philippines. And we are flying through this, and now we will see another new team, Fusion Motorsport. another new face onto the SRL1 constructors ladder. It is Fusion Motorsport with their orange, white and blue entry. They are from I'm not sure where their country of representation is Hong Kong. They have filled out their 2 driver spots, both new drivers. Letter Atmax 2 from Indonesia will be making his debut. So will Denier Pro 1, the number 18 entrant from Australia. This livery obviously does not have a numbered entrant. It is just a focus livery, you could say, representing Fusion Motorsport, who I presume has a lot of teams under their belt, a part of their club or franchise, you could say. They have 2 owners. One of them is managing the SRL1 division, which will be SLG3, SMG3, and they also have their main owner by the name of Litingo 814. But now we move to also another new team. We head to Indonesia for the Prawira Racing team.
Head to the flow, D&D, I don't keep my peace, I don't DJ, turn the music up, let's go. Got no thoughts, just flow with the rhythmic, say boy. With the rhythmic, say boy.
Don't know why the audio broke there, but it's fine, as here is the Prawira Racing team entrant from Indonesia, owned by Vyandra V7. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, this livery is based off of an anime character called Hatsune Miku. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. Here is the livery from the side. The face is a bit stretched, but it does look very striking. You will notice it on a track. Looking at it from the front, V7 Good Smile Racing, also sponsored by Ultima, which is a very large row racing group. I think it has about 600 members or something, I don't know. But now they're on a livery in our SSRL SRL1 division. The 2 drivers they have, they've already signed their 2 drivers. Zero Denial, the number 63 entrant from Vietnam, and Not It's Cookies, the number 20 entrant from Indonesia, representing the Indonesian part of the Prawira Racing team. Now we move to a team that has switched its constructor name, formerly known as BMW Martini Motorsports. It is the constructor reigning champions. It is Holden HSV Factory Team.
Moving up and down, side to side like a roller coaster. Moving up and down, side to side like a roller coaster. Moving up and down, side to side like a roller coaster. Moving up and down, side to side like a roller coaster.
Back to the main camera we go. We will see the Holden HSV Factory Team being brought out onto the stage. It is a replica of a Holden V8 supercar livery. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. This one was designed by David, who is, of course, a driver at Marine. This team is, of course, the constructor reigning champions. They accumulated 238 points, which was enough to win the championship last year with their drivers. Of course, the drivers champion, Captain Cody, and the driver who finished third, as well as a champion in Season 2 of Beyond 7 Bomber Guy from America. And they have kept their lineup the same. The number 1 entrant from Australia, Captain Cody, he has changed his number as he is the champion. And the number 7 entrant from America is Beyond 7 Bomber Guy. Now on to the next livery, which is the Objective Racing Team livery. And I will mention, if you do have sensitive ears, please turn the volume down. It's going to get loud. Okay, now that that's over and done with, last year they had the Aboriginal inspired livery. Now here comes the Objective Racing Team entrant, and I think everyone will agree this is even more underwhelming than last year. They have the Objective Racing plastered on the side, the driver number on the front, as well as the driver name on the nose as well. I presume that this is not the last we'll see of this type of car. We may see an upgrade though as we head into pre-season testing. This team has got 1 victory under its belt, and it was Gizmo Master 82's pit lane to first at Indianapolis last season in the Season 3 revival. Their driver lineup, they've managed to keep Gizmo Master 82 in the number 24 outfit from Australia. And their pickup, as Scruffy Doggo 4 now is not racing, their pickup is the wooden spoon recipient of Sierra Charlie, the number 82 entrant from the Philippines. A very interesting move, so to speak, from the Australian outfit. But now we head to the southeast of Australia, where we reach the team known as Motive Motorsport.
You got it, you're on your way. Don't think too much about it, you got this day. You want it, you know it, don't stop it and let it just happen. Go get it all day. Yeah, you got it, you're on your way. It's your day, it's your day, it's your day, it's your day, it's your day. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, it's your day.
Now we will see the New Zealand outfit, the Saline supplier, Saline Motive Motorsport, struggling to make it up the ramp. Here it is. Could also be known as the banana car. It's kept its life flight front and back wings, which is on the car. It was the same as last year, but it's not as striking. And also we have the side, bit of a new design. They haven't put their logo in at the back. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's because the person who made the livery didn't have the logo, but I assure you it will be put somewhere on the car. Their entrants are the reigning second place man, one of the drivers who surpassed expectations last season, Logan Ultramotive, in the number 48 entrant, of course out of New Zealand along with his team. And they've picked up the Dutch driver, Zaki Booth 348, the number 33 entrant, obviously from the Netherlands. He surprised a lot of people last season with his pace, and we will just have to wait and see if he can do it again. But now it is time for a new team. They did exist last season, but they've merged two teams to create one. It is Vocaloid 6 Toyota Gazoo Racing.
Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
Here we go now with the V6 Toyota Gazoo racing car. Bring it now onto the stage. It is owned by a collaborative effort of I'm a Banana 5390 as well as Arzika. They combined Bujitsu ARU Performance and Arzika Autosports to create V6 Toyota Gazoo Racing out of Indonesia. It will keep its history as Bujitsu ARU Performance, but they've been able to combine and create this beautiful masterpiece with the big Gazoo Racing on the back. Very striking livery. It is the number 64 livery of Ace Pilot 025, who comes out of Indonesia, that this livery is on. Their other entrant is XX Positive Vibes XX. I'm sure they're known by a different name than that, but they are the number 15 entrant from the Philippines. So there are 3 Filipino entrants this season. But now we head to the final livery. It is a new team and it's owned by Holtabu, and it is called RS Holtables. back now to produce the final livery of the season. It is the RS Holtables entrant who only just a week ago replaced the AJR HSV Motorsports entry out of Norway. They have the Red Bull bull that is on the side. If we could just move the car back, we might be able to see the color scheme a little bit better. They've got the green wheels on the front and the blue on the back. Really go with the color scheme that it is showing us. RS Holtables is out of Norway, so they have the Norway entrance for their debut season, and they will debut at South Africa with these two drivers. H3 Bozo, the number 53 entrant from Norway as well, and they're going to stick with the Nordic theme by having the number 13, the Estonian Strawberry 20, who will cover the second seat. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all of the unveiling of the cars. All of the cars will come out together, but as we do that, we will come back to the desk. That was very brisk. We'll have a look at what there is changing from Season 3 to Season 4 for this Season 3 changing ceremony. Up first is our calendar for this season. We will have 17 races for this season compared to the 13 last year. It is 17 races in 16 countries. The forever season opener, South African Grand Prix, which will forever be held at Red Star Raceway, is the first race of the season. The second race, we head to the United States, and we will go to the Oversized Deli's own Kansas City Street Circuit, custom made by him. Of course, it's not a real track, it is a fictional track, unlike the North American Grand Prix, which will be round 3, held at Watkins Glen International, thanks to Macrobit 1 for designing that. Round 4 will be the Canadian Grand Prix, held at the Edmonton Airport Circuit, which was the same place that the Canadian Grand Prix was held last year. And because it's not in Asia, we've put the round 16, the second to last, the penultimate, you could say, round, the Australian Grand Prix, held at the Surfers Paradise Street Circuit in Australia. The European part of the season now, it starts in the French Grand Prix, held at the Circuit de Nevers Magny-Cours in France. It was one of the star races last season. Pretty sure it had the most entrants for that race. Round 6 is at the Portuguese Grand Prix, held at the Lisbon Street Circuit, where the lap of all laps was, of course, recorded. Round 7, our first new track on the calendar, is held at the Circuit TT Assen in the Netherlands, known for its motorcycle racing, but it will see the sight of SRL1 cars driving around. Round 8, we stay in Poland for the Polish Grand Prix at the Zygmunt International Circuit, created custom by Addicted New 2. Its sharp bankings proved a challenge last year, and it certainly will again. Round 9, the Italian Grand Prix, will be held at the Miss Snow World Circuit Marco Simoncelli, made by the Oversized Deli as well. That will be one of the standout tracks, I'm sure. Round 10 will be held at the Anderstorp Raceway in Sweden. Last season it held 50 laps, and it was starstruck by Captain Cody leading the entire race and lapping the whole field as well. So we'll see if that happens again. I'm sure it won't. But now the star of the mid-season, the round 11 Croatian Grand Prix, held at Gran Turismo's own Dragon Trail International Raceway. I cannot wait for this race. I'm sure it'll be an exciting one. If you haven't seen the Dragon Trail International Raceway, please search it up on YouTube and watch a video on it. Trust me, it's good. But now we head to the Asian races. Round 12, the Korean Grand Prix at the Korea International Circuit. It had one of the best race starts, of course, last season. We hope to see the same this season. Round 13, the Japanese Grand Prix was held at Sportsland Sugo. It's remained in Sportsland Sugo this year. Round 14, the Singapore Grand Prix held at the custom Marine Parade Street Circuit, not the Marina Bay Street Circuit of the F1 calendar, because we do not host races that F1 cars race at. Round 15, we head to the Indonesian Grand Prix. Many home races for many of the drivers on the grid. It is held at the Yogyakarta International Speedway, but it is using the endurance layout, which would take roughly 15 to 20 seconds more lap time. We did race on it last year. If you want to see the layout, you can go and view the race. And now the final round, the forever season finale, held the Philippine Grand Prix, held at the Metro Manila Street Circuit. Held the season finale last year, was married with controversy. We hope for the same amount of drama this year for round 17. Maybe a last race decider, who knows? Now we head to the new and the old SRL1 manufacturers. The teams on the bottom: Motive Motorsport, Objective Racing, and the Zen Saline cars. They all remain the same. Of course, as I mentioned before, the Azuka Autosports and Toyota Gazoo Racing entry combined to create the Vocaloid 6 Toyota Gazoo Racing Yamaha entry, and BMW obviously changing to Holden to become their factory team. The new teams include, of course, RS Holtables replacing the AJR HSV entrance. Palmerine & Co. Esports is another new entrance. So is the Folklore Racing team from France. Fusion Motorsport is another new entrant, and of course the Proera Racing team is also a new entrant. For our live streams, we are now including graphics, which will be managed during the live stream by myself, Bull Finchy. The graphic with Not It's Cookies are on the side. When we go on board with drivers, that is what we will show. We will also have better pre-race coverage, of course, with that starting first and starting third. And we've also got the currently first little graphic up there as well as the formation lap, and a description of what will occur, or what describing the race. Of course, you can see there in the bottom left, South Africa round 1 will be the 37th official SRL1 race, and it is exactly 4 kilometers, if you did not know that. Now it's time for, I'm sure you all are waiting for, it is the Robux prize pool. For all the drivers who have not joined the Roblox group yet, you must join it if you want your premium payouts. This was the old prize pool. First from each side gets 500 Robux, and it goes all the way down to 10th, who earns 5 Robux. But now this has doubled. The new price pool: 1,000 Robux to the Drivers' Champion and 1,000 to the Constructors' Champion. All of them have doubled. 10th will now get 50 instead of 5 Robux. And all of them have pretty much increased by double. Of course, the Constructors, you can choose to split your Robux however you see fit, as you are the team owner. New change as well is the SRL1 point system. We are now offering points for qualifying. The top shootout will depend on how many people attend a race. So, for example, if there are less than 12 people, it will be the top 5 who will do a shootout and will automatically score points. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in reverse. The race point system has not changed at all. 2016, 12, 10, 8, 6, 3, 1. It is still scoring only the top 8 drivers, and any position can get the fastest lap at the end of the race. But as we come back now, the cars are all lined up. Sorry to the RS Holtable's car, who has fallen off the stage. But here is the grid for this season. I cannot wait. I'm sure you guys can't wait either. And that has been the season-changing ceremony. Thank you for all of you who joined us here tonight. From Scruffy Dog and myself, thank you very much for joining, and we will see you guys later.